Interview 1.
Welcome to Youth and Sports. Today, we're speaking with Mr. John, a youth coach, about how sports impact young people's development. Thank you for joining us, Mr. John.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Many people believe that sports are just for physical fitness, but how do sports contribute to a young person's personal growth?
That's a great question. While sports certainly help with physical fitness, the benefits go far beyond that. Sports teach young people important life skills like discipline, time management, and teamwork. For example, when kids are part of a team, they learn how to communicate effectively with their teammates and work towards a common goal. These skills are transferable to other areas of life, such as school and future careers.
Are there any specific psychological benefits?
Participating in sports helps build confidence and resilience. When children face challenges in a game or competition, they learn how to handle failure, recover, and try again. This resilience is crucial for mental health and personal growth. Additionally, physical activity has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety in young people. It can improve mood and even help them focus better in school.
That's great to hear. Do you think all young people should participate in sports, or are there certain types of personalities that benefit more than others?
I believe all young people can benefit from sports, regardless of their personality type. Some children are naturally more competitive and will enjoy sports with a focus on competition, while others might prefer more individual activities like swimming or track. The key is to find a sport that aligns with the child's interests and abilities. It doesn't have to be a team sport either. Activities like yoga or martial arts also offer tremendous benefits.
What advice would you give to parents who want to encourage their children to participate in sports?
My advice is to start with fun. If kids view sports as enjoyable, they'll be more motivated to stay involved. Parents should avoid putting too much pressure on their children to win or excel, as this can take away from the fun and lead to burnout. Instead, they should focus on the process of learning, growing, and staying active. It's also important to let the child choose the sport they enjoy the most.
Excellent advice. Thank you, Mr. John, for your insights on the positive effects of sports on youth development.
Interview 2.
Welcome to Modern Living. Today, we're joined by Ms. Sarah, a wellness expert, to discuss the growing trend of digital detox retreats. Thank you for being here, Ms. Sarah.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to talk about this important topic.
We've been hearing a lot about digital detox retreats lately. Could you explain what these retreats are and why they're becoming popular?
A digital detox retreat is essentially a vacation where people disconnect from their digital devices. No phones, no laptops, no tablets. It's about taking a break from the constant connectivity that many of us experience in our daily lives. The reason these retreats are becoming more popular is that people are feeling overwhelmed by technology. They're constantly checking emails, scrolling through social media, or responding to messages. These retreats provide an opportunity to step away from the digital world and focus on relaxation, mindfulness, and personal well-being.
That sounds refreshing. What kinds of activities do people typically engage in during a digital detox retreat?
The activities vary depending on the retreat, but they often include things like yoga, meditation, nature walks, and creative workshops, like painting or journaling. The goal is to reconnect with yourself and your surroundings without the distractions of technology. Some retreats are located in remote areas, where participants can enjoy beautiful natural settings, which helps to enhance the relaxation experience.
What are the benefits of going on a digital detox retreat?
The benefits are numerous. People often report feeling less stressed, more focused, and more present in the moment after attending a digital detox retreat. They sleep better, have more meaningful conversations, and find themselves more in tune with their thoughts and feelings. It can also be a great way to reset your relationship with technology. After the retreat, people tend to use their devices more mindfully, rather than constantly checking them out of habit.
That makes sense. Are digital detox retreats accessible to everyone, or are they only for certain types of people?
While anyone can benefit from a digital detox, The retreats themselves can sometimes be pricey, depending on the location and services offered. However, there are also more affordable options, such as weekend retreats or local events that promote digital detoxing. It's important to note that even small breaks from technology, like spending a weekend without your phone, can have positive effects.
Thank you for shedding light on this trend. It's clear that taking a break from technology can offer significant benefits.
Interview 3.
Welcome to Global Flavors. Today, we're exploring the world of street food with Mr. Luis, a street food vendor and culinary enthusiast. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Luis.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to talk about street food, a passion of mine.
Street food has been around for centuries, but it seems to be gaining more attention globally in recent years. Why do you think that is?
Street food has always been popular, especially in cities where people are looking for quick, affordable meals. But I think what's driving its current popularity is the growing interest in authentic, local experiences. Travelers and food enthusiasts want to taste the real flavors of a destination, and street food offers that in a way that restaurants sometimes can't. It's made by locals, for locals, and you can often learn a lot about a culture just by tasting its street food.
That's a great point. How has street food culture evolved over time?
In many ways, street food has stayed true to its roots, but it has also evolved to meet modern tastes. For example, we're seeing more street food vendors offering fusion dishes that combine flavors from different cultures. There's also a focus on healthier options, like using organic ingredients or catering to people with dietary restrictions. In some places, street food has even become a gourmet experience, with vendors putting their own creative spin on traditional dishes.
How do street food vendors balance tradition with innovation?
It's definitely a balance. On one hand, vendors want to preserve traditional recipes and cooking methods because that's what makes their food special. On the other hand, they have to adapt to changing customer preferences. The key is to stay true to the essence of the dish while being open to experimentation. For example, adding a new ingredient or tweaking a recipe slightly can give a traditional dish a fresh twist without losing its authenticity.
What advice would you give to someone who's interested in exploring street food but doesn't know where to start?
My advice is to go where the locals go. When you're in a new city, ask around or look for the stalls with the longest lines. Those are usually the best spots. Also, don't be afraid to try something new, even if it seems unfamiliar. Street food is all about discovery, and you might find a new favorite dish you never would have tried otherwise.
Thank you, Mr. Luis. It's clear that street food is not just about convenience, it's about culture, tradition, and innovation.